it feel like days. Only been days, but it feel like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life move fast when you do.
Good morning, guys, and welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, I'm Lacey and I'm an 8th grade teacher. We were testing all week, so I did not pick up the camera, but I am vlogging today because it's Friday. We do not test on Fridays or Mondays, so I just wanted to hang out with you guys and everything. I'm on my way out the door because Fridays are my Starbucks day, so I do leave like 10 minutes earlier. But real quick, I want to show you a quick casual outfit of the day. I have this t-shirt on from Shein. I have these gray jeans, which actually matches the Kurt purse I chose to wear today. And then I just have on these black dunks. And it's been very warm. It's like 65-ish right now, and then when I leave work it'll be like 85, so I don't really need a jacket. So that's my outfit of the day. Today is going to be the start of our last unit, if you will, because they actually wanted us to start teaching high school standards after testing, so the kids don't feel like school's over. But you know, ELA is reading and writing every single year, so I chose to kind of do something else. So we're gonna focus on careers and getting ready for jobs and everything. So I'm gonna have them make a resume, do interview questions. We're also gonna play the game of life. If you've ever played that game, we're going to do it in the classroom. And start talking about real life stuff, because I feel like that's a little more meaningful than just having them just read stuff and write stuff. So I will talk more about that later, but let's head to Starbucks, guys, and start this Friday. I'm at school now. I got my Starbucks and they gave me the wrong egg bites, but I realized when I was already at work, so I just ate them and dealt with it. But I wanted to show you this resume template that I gave them. So it has an example, random, just made up resume, and then it explains each part. So your contact information is important because they need to reach out if you got the job or not. What kind of education. Obviously I teach 8th graders, so some of this stuff will be hard for them because they are not graduating high school yet. They also don't really have much of a work history, but I'll tell them, like, if you have a family business or help somebody with some sort of business, you can just put that down for now because this is a fake resume anyway. And stuff like that. If they have honor roll or any sort of like awards, they can put that on here. So hopefully it goes well. I'm gonna let them use Canva or Google Docs. As you can see, my desks are in rows because of testing, and I have to cover up my books and bookshelves. So this is the update of my room. Also, the walls are bare because I had to take everything off. So this is what testing looks like. It's lunchtime now. Let me turn down this little music so you can actually hear me. But today's been going really well. They actually have been enjoying making a resume. I told them to pretend like they're actually gonna use this for a job like as soon as possible. So obviously they know they are class of 2029, so they were able to put their high school name, class of 2029. Some of them, they said they're moving away or whatever, but I just told them to use the school that they would be zoned for if they were to stay here. Also for experience, I told them if you like helped a friend out, helped a family member out with some sort of family business and it made money, technically you can put that as work experience because you're 14 years old. I don't expect you to have an extensive list of actual experience. So obviously we did have to make do with what we could, but it's going very well. As they were doing that, I was counting money for the field day shirts because they had to pay $20 for the shirt and I had to turn in the money to the front office. So I just handled that. There's been a bit of drama and stuff going on 8th grade, but as of now, they do still have field day. So hopefully, you know, we'll settle down and actually be able to enjoy that day. Before they did the resume, I had them do this personality test. I've never been on this website, but they have a lot of different personality tests, and I chose the one that is a workplace personality inventory. So it gives them results that will help them in their future job, so then they can use those results on their resume. We made it to planning, which is one of the best times of the day, getting to get my stuff done. So I was able to actually get some stuff done today. Like I said, I had to count the money, and then I did also pretty much get all of next week planned. I already had stuff done for the most part, but I did want to look over the game of life that I said I was gonna do with them. So I'm gonna show you how it turned out. I don't wanna spoil it too much since this video will be posted before they do it, but it should be a really interesting activity, kind of fun, but it is gonna be work and I will likely grade it and everything. I told the kids we have 4 more weeks of school. We still have like maybe 4 or 5 more grades going in the grade book. We are not quite done. So if they choose to not do anything for these last few weeks, their grade will suffer. So I hope and pray that they lock in and continue working. I'm trying to make it interesting, trying to make it future focused and career focused. So I'm trying my best. This assignment is all make-believe, but it is very realistic and very helpful for the future. So these are the categories that we're gonna go through pretty much in order of how things go in real life. So we're going to start with right after high school. We'll talk about what kind of colleges they might wanna go to. And then after college, we're gonna pretend they're moving because we currently live in Georgia. And when you look at this list of affordable cities, and none of them are in Georgia. So it's gonna have to be a different city. Again, this is just pretend. So we're gonna assume they're gonna move. And then, of course, they have to find a job in their new city after college. It gives them some websites so they can actually look up some jobs in that new city. And then housing, where they're gonna live, transportation, buying a car, miscellaneous stuff. Like, these kids don't think about cell phone bill, internet, TV, all that kind of stuff. The gym, healthcare, groceries, planning out your meals, and a budget, adding everything together. I think the game will go pretty well, and it is somewhat similar to the board game, I think. I've actually never played that board game. Comment down below if you like the game of life. Hopefully it's actually educational and fun. What I'm gonna do now for these last like 20 minutes of my planning is continue to try to get the kids enrolled for high school. Something I did not realize would be so difficult teaching 8th grade this year is that we have to put their classes in the computer manually, one by one. And it's just been a long process. So I'm gonna try to get a little bit done today. I think this is due technically today, and there's still some forms I'm missing, some information I'm missing, but I'm gonna do the best I can. The kids have already chosen what electives they want for high school, so we're on the right track. But now I'm gonna spend some time putting the information in the computer for the high schools. The longest week is finally over. They just called all the kids for dismissal. I would typically leave with the kids and drive away on 2 wheels, but I'm trying to print stuff for tutoring because I do tutor tomorrow and Sunday. But I am about to leave. I also was still working on those forms I told you about for high school. I didn't even have time to put it in the computer, but I did finish them by hand so I can finish Monday. So let me finish printing the stuff for tutoring, and then I am out the door ready to start my weekend. I'm officially in the car, a nice oily mess after a long day and a long week. I am going straight to Crumble Cookie because you guys know Friday is my treat day. So I typically get Starbucks in the morning, and yes, I do still have some left because I'm a very slow drinker. And then after work, I always go to Crumble every Friday. I'm gonna head to Crumble, start my weekend, and I will see you guys in the next video. If you want to see more videos like this, like, share, and definitely subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.